Along the world's coastlines lies a hidden treasure that sustains life both above and below the surface, the coral reef. The beating heart of our oceans, these animals support an incredible diversity of life. Approximately 25% of marine species depend on coral reefs at some point in their lives. Not to mention, they provide amazing benefits to millions of people, such as enabling various livelihoods, sustenance, recreation, and function as a line of defense against coastal erosion and storm surges. These vital ecosystems, however, are in decline over the years as they face an onslaught of threats. Climate change, pollution, overfishing, and unsustainable coastal development can push many coral reefs to the brink of collapse. Despite the many challenges that coral reefs face, there is still hope. Reef restoration, coral resilience research, and sustainable reef management are just 3 tools among many that are helping to support coral reefs. TNC works throughout the Caribbean to restore essential coral ecosystems by supporting local partners in key geographies. The goal is to improve coral revitalization effectiveness through expertise, education, and strategic funding. Scientific techniques such as coral fragmentation, sexual and asexual reproduction facilitation, and coral outplanting are key in restoration efforts.
So the Bahamas Coral Innovation Hub is one spoke within a wheel. So the TNC Coral Strategy has now envisioned working across the region in 3 key locations at the moment. So one of them is the Bahamas, where we currently are now. We're also working in the USVI, and we're working in the Dominican Republic.
Our Bahamas Coral Innovation Hub is based at the Cape Eleuthera Institute, in close collaboration with Perry Institute for Marine Science. Here, TNC and partners increase the efficiency and effectiveness of coral larva collection and rearing, as well as outplanting, while offering hands-on education to students. In 2023, the Bahamas Hub reported over 24 coral tree nurseries with over 1,400 fragments, making it the biggest coral nursery in the Bahamas. An additional 600 fragments were created at 3 other coral nursery sites in the area, and over 434 corals were outplanted at 4 different sites across the area. Our Dominican Republic Coral Innovation Hub is based at the Marine Innovation Center of Fundación Grupo Punta Cana in cooperation with Fundemar. Here, TNC and partners are advancing techniques around coral larva rearing, breeding, microfragmentation, and outplanting, while leading education initiatives for students and other stakeholders. In 2023, this hub grew over 3,122 fragments from 6 different coral species in its land-based nursery, and over 800 fragments of the critically endangered elkhorn coral. More than 9.5 million coral embryos of 7 different important coral species were also produced. From this, over 500,000 coral individuals settled and began to grow on the reef. The U.S. Virgin Islands Coral Innovation Hub is at Estate Little Princess on St. Croix. In 2024, it was designated as a Coral Reef Research Center by the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration's Coral Reef Conservation Program. Like our other hubs, it has multiple education and advocacy initiatives that support locals and visitors, including visiting scientists. In 2023, this hub reported over 1,023,000 embryos reared for settlement and 139,920 total corals settled on the reef. Outplanted species include over 500 fragments of finger coral, over 1,200 fragments of critically endangered elkhorn coral, and over 1,500 symmetrical brain coral from the 2022 spawning season. TNC Coral Innovation Hubs have made a major impact. Millions of baby corals have been created. Tens of thousands of fragments were outplanted. Millions of coral embryos have been formed. Thousands of citizens and partners have learned new coral conservation methods, and countless hours have been spent researching these amazing animals. As Caribbean corals continue to face threats, it's more important than ever to replicate effective coral restoration measures across the region and scale our efforts to defend and restore these critical ecosystems. Our hubs are a testament to what is possible through collaboration and education and have a far-reaching effect on the Caribbean. Restoration measures not only benefit the reefs themselves, but also benefit local communities.
I have a love for the sea because I grew up diving, swimming. My kids love to go swim, watch fish in the coral. So I know that from experience. I know the coral bring fish, and without the coral, there is no fish. So I love that, even the mangrove.
Coral Reef Restoration Project is huge for us. The recreational scuba diving industry, we depend on having healthy reefs. All the sea creatures go along with it to be able to show off to the tourists.
By restoring coral reefs, we are investing in the future of our oceans and the well-being of coastal communities across the globe. The Nature Conservancy and partners have achieved so much in the region thus far. Through continued collaboration and support, a healthier Caribbean for nature and people is within our reach.